go. There we go. Sorry. I'm adjusting the lighting out. I really don't know what I'm doing. This is all new for me. So is YouTube. Everything is new for me. And that's how that's how serious the situation is because I wouldn't be doing this for nothing. I'm really just doing it for you guys and um myself in a sense because if this does pop, and I do capitalize on this pandemic and I do get rich or have more money than I thought I would have, hopefully that will pique somebody's interest and, let them know that I'm not bullshitting, let them know that like I'm really legit and, I spoke the truth and, you know, maybe I can help some people get on the same wave. And you never know, maybe somewhere down the line we can meet, link up, and yes, do business. But as for right now, today's date is, let me see here, Thursday, May 7th. Yes, 2020. And there's so much going on this day. It's just crazy because of COVID-19, the coronavirus. So, right now, I am going to go to, you know what? I'm not even going to go to Google. I'm not even going to give you guys like the latest updates on how many deaths and how many new cases, but I live in New Jersey, so I feel like I should do it. I'm just not there yet. New page, that's, uh, you guys aren't even ready for all of that information yet. Like, you're not even hip, so I have to get you guys prepped to really understand like what it is that I am also providing because I just want to save a life, if not a bunch. It's nuts. But really though, I guess for me, I really want people to be able to be okay with just being home, being in your house, being around your family, being with your parents. If they couldn't afford their house and you might have took them out of a nursing home, which is the right thing to do in times like this, maybe not, but to not have to just deal with all of that stress every hour on the hour, to give your life some light, pretty much. I guess that's a metaphor and not everybody can relate to it. I'm not the best with words, but I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy. So, PJ's Thoughts. Welcome to PJ's Thoughts. Yes, here we are again, day two. Yes, we already making great progress. I already got four subscribers. I got like almost 30 views on my first video, and and it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. So that's good. Now if we can keep that rate going, you know what I mean, and that like that would be wonders, wonderful wonders, like really. So now I feel like I'm a real YouTuber. Just off of that little bit of gain in one day, I feel like I'm a real YouTuber. So it's like and share, like and share, because you also can take this information that I'm dishing out and give it to somebody that can save a life, that can help someone else get through this struggle. Because people, fam, everybody's fam. I love everybody right now. I really do. Everybody that's watching this, I love you. Even if you don't know me, but if you do, then you really know I love you. You know what I mean? Like, that's fam, fam. And I actually just said that because of my Instagram. And there's a guy that I follow on Instagram, and he always says this, hey family, yo family, what's up? And he's right because when you establish yourself on social media, you're developing your own social base. You're developing your own fans. You're creating your own fans. People that really like what it is that you're saying, what you have to offer, what you can provide. Like people really latch on to YouTube subscribers. Now, for me, being fresh out of the box, like this is a horse race, the door just opened, blah, I'm on that, come on, fresh out the gate, fresh out the gate. I just told you, like my video already got almost 30 views overnight. It hasn't even been 24 hours. You know what I mean? So if we can keep that going, 25 a day, 25 times 4 is 100. Plus the fifth day, Monday through Friday. You know what? I'm about to schedule my posts based on Monday through Fridays, business hours, or business days. Saturday and Sunday don't count. I will take those days for myself. Eventually, I will use those days to record footage because that's when I do family things. Because, like I said, I am an essential worker. I'm still a maintenance man. I'm still working 8 hours a day, and uh, the virus is really resetting a bunch of stuff. Like, I have so much to talk about. I can't even do it right now. It's just because you will be so lost. You will be so lost. So I have to educate you, educate my viewers on the knowledge that I know to a point where we can all understand how I'm coming. And that's where the fan base comes on. And that's why I say like and prescribe, subscribe, not prescribe, that's prescriptions. Ah, man, it's crazy because now they're doing deliveries for that, out of places you would never thought. It's like if I was certified to do such, I could sell prescriptions right out of my house right now. And that would make it so much better for people to feel safe with this social distancing. There's know that you can just come here next door, 5 doors down, 2 blocks just up the street and get your medicines. You know what I mean? But your local pharmacies now are doing deliveries so you can get your meds, which is something that has never ever been done. You know who's going to capitalize on that if you don't? Lyft, Uber, definitely, and even themselves by hiring. Now, you done fired your staff to maintain the store, yes, but now you done hired a delivery driver who is now essential. Like, oh my gosh, I can talk to you guys all day about what is really going on, but you're not going to get it all in this little bit of time. So I have to educate you guys on the world that I'm seeing unfold that is happening, and then allow you to accept me as like a trust fund to where you can trust me with my wisdom and my knowledge to not only advance me because my videos suck. There's no effects or anything like that, there's no anything. But it will eventually get there because I have no choice as of this point to learn how to edit my videos and spice them up a little bit, add some music and things like that. Yes, 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 yes. It will happen, but it's only because of the support of my supporters that that will be able to happen. Now, if you can do this for yourself, you can be in the same position that I am. This computer chair that I'm sitting in, it's fucked up. Look at this. All the leather interior is going. It got wet. I got long dreads. I might get my hair done, braid it all up, and I sit here and then wow. Oh, my kids just, yeah. I'm one of you. I am you. The fact that I can say that and it makes a difference or a scenario and you can understand is nonsense because that should never have been the case. And the reason why I'm really doing this is because we are all on the same ground floor. Everything has been reset. It doesn't matter your financial status. It doesn't matter your position. Well, I can't. You know what? I can't even say it like that because the only people's position who matter right now is the government. They all need to be at work every day, 7 days a week. They need to be working like the doctors, and they're not. They're not. 100 plus hours in a week. You only work 40 hours a week with your 9 to 5. Doctors is doing 100 plus hours, 160. Yes. Mm. Is the government working that hard? Are they really putting in on all of them hours? I don't think they're putting in all of those hours. Oh my gosh. I got so much information. I didn't want to talk to you about none of that. I really didn't. But push and record and breaking the ice, which is what I'm trying to do is just break the ice so you guys can get an understanding of where I'm coming from. I got a joke. I got a joke. I'm trying to break the ice. How much does a polar bear weigh? Uh, right. Uh, Something to think about, PJ's thoughts. But I didn't come here to talk about that today. I really didn't. Today, I worked my 9 to 5. I also helped out a cousin today. And that's where the story stems from. On my way to my cousin's house, I passed somebody that was on the road just sitting there as if they were waiting for public transportation, which is free, by the way, which is free. In case you didn't know, they're not charging for public transportation right now. It's free. But yes. Ah man, we'll get into that somewhere down the road once everybody gets hip to what I'm doing. On my way back from leaving my cousin's house to where I was, I seen the same person walking in the direction that public transportation could have took them. I do Uber. I'm an Uber driver also. I actually have a 9.5 star rating or something like that. Like it's pretty high. It's not 10. I got one bad review and I knew who it came from, but I was 5 stars. I was 5 stars. 5 stars. Now I'm like four and something. With 100 plus trips was 5 stars, but one bad review. Hmm, brought that down. It's funny because when you think about like that same mindset to restaurants and they have 5 star reviews, just know that you're paying for not only the atmosphere but a small portion of food because they're only using high-end ingredients. I like to cook. I really do. And I can cook very well. Eventually this page will get there. You will start seeing different channels and things like that. But as of right now, I want to get established. And I love everybody right now. I really do. I do. I have a big heart. So much so that I pulled over on the side of the road because I seen somebody that was waiting for something that didn't come. And I do Uber, so it's not random for me, but it's essential now. The person that I pulled over and asked if they needed help, if everything was alright, was a homeless person. I'm from New Jersey. As of right now, I live in Mays Landing. Been all over Atlantic County, but as of right now, I'm in Mays Landing. How is there homeless people in Mays Landing? Like, there's nothing out here that is providing you with essentials to live 7 days a week, months on end. Little did I know that in Mays Landing there is the food banks, the churches, the libraries, supermarkets. There is. And the information that this man told me, his name was Gilbert. Gilbert. Which sucks because with the whole virus thing going on and your name is Gilbert, it's like, am I really going to trust you right now? Telling me that you're homeless, you need help, and your name's Gilbert. Like, you seem like a telemarketer to me. I'm one to know about names because I also have a unique name, Harlis. Harlis. That's 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 a video in itself. But my man Gilbert, yes, my man Gilbert, my friend, I will never ever be able to get back in contact with him as of today. And he's homeless. If I was a news reporter right now and I needed a hot story, I would follow him. I would follow Gilbert and see how he's been functioning these past 2 months and then months ahead. Only reason why Gilbert is homeless is because people knew he was supposed to move to Massachusetts, but then COVID-19 broke out. So you know, he he finished his lease, and he was doing good. He had a great job. He had his credit cards paid and all of that stuff. Now his credit cards is maxed out. He can't even use it. He has no income because his job was non-essential. And now he was living with family. But while living with family, he had to make ends meet. He wanted to bring some kind of money in, so he was working side jobs, doing this, that, and the third, trying to do whatever it was that he can do. His family kicked him out because they was like, we don't know who you come in contact with on a daily basis, and we don't need you to bring the virus into this house. He's been living that way for 3 months now. And his family was also going to take him to Missouri, but they're not now, and they kicked him out. I met him today on the side of the road. And that's really what I want to talk to y'all about, was that whole situation. When I pulled up on him, I was like, hey man, you alright? You need some help out here? I mean, there's a lot going on. You need a ride? He said, I could use a ride, but are you comfortable with me getting into your car with everything going on? A man who has no access to internet, a man who has no phone, is still hip. He's still homeless. So he does have interaction with people. And I'm pretty sure it's less than 6 feet because now he's more dependent on somebody to help him live, like a respirator. This shit is just bigger than the virus. And people don't understand the effect that the virus is having on all of us, but more so the economy. I told him I think I already had it. In November, October, December, I was real sick. I was working at Amazon and lost my job because I couldn't report to work, and Amazon is really strict. If you're gonna work for Amazon, just know you're signing up to the military. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And he was like, okay, thank you. I don't have no money for him. I don't have no food. All I had was a car to give him a ride to get from one spot to another spot so he can ask for food. And he was waiting for the bus to take him. Public transportation is free, and it didn't come. That was my good deed for the day. Gilbert. I will never ever be in contact with him ever again. But if I was a news reporter and I wanted a hot story, his struggle versus our struggle, it's nothing. You can't compare that. You can't. We juggling kids, juggling school, juggling rent, mortgage, bills. He doesn't have to deal with none of that. And his somehow his struggle is worse, deeper, harder than ours. I don't know, man. I think y'all should stay tuned and watch PJ's thoughts. Our governor, Phil Murphy, today, he was talking about reopening. How many of y'all watch it? How many of y'all watched it? Hmm? Exactly. How many of y'all did y'all census? I know it wasn't many. Why? Because that came up. Less than 50% of the people in New Jersey has yet to apply for their census. If we don't get accounted for, if we don't know how many people actually are in here, then we can't get government funds that go towards our school funding, that go towards Social Security, food stamps, that goes towards these things. This is why this is stuff that I had to learn. Trust me, trust me. I never thought that I would have all of this knowledge. Never, never. But once you have to do things a certain way, you come to learn it. All right. Mm. Apparently, I OD'd on it. Apparently, I did. But it's all beneficial. And now that I know this, why wouldn't I want to share it to the public? You know what I mean? Not just to make money, not just to better myself, but to save a life. To save a life. Because I love everybody right now, especially my followers, my subscribers. Yes, fam. Everybody is fam right now. And that's how I'm treating this situation. This is how I talk to my family. They may not like it all the time. I mean, I may not like them all the time, but we family. And as of right now, families are really coming together. Probably for the first time in a long time. I'm hearing people say things like, I'm talking to family members I haven't talked to in 6, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You know what I mean? Families are coming together. Why would you want to lose that when things open back up and you go back to normal and it's like, yeah, all right, we cool. And then you just don't even blow that off. Don't break that bond. But that's what's going to happen if this V-shaped recovery happens. It's really not. It's really not. Oh my gosh, it's really not. I got so much to talk about. All right, I gotta cut it off there. I gotta cut it off. I'm already monologuing. I'm already just rapping. It's already been a half hour almost. You know what I mean? And thank you for your time. I love you, fam. PJ's thoughts. Stay up. Stay blessed. No, stay healthy. Stay healthy, people. I'm growing my own food, my own fruits and veggies right now, just in case. And it's people have learned. Oh my gosh. Goodbye. Goodbye.